Then you also 30. Enjoy for AC. Yes. What does this mean? रनिंग आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है? हाँ आज ही आएगा। हाँ They are not coming. Coming, Uday? Meeting. These are the issues of last session. You tell me if you guys agree, don't agree. Then I'll take up a recap of the previous session. Then we'll go for the next thing, which you have filled self-assessment. Who all have not given self-assessment? इसको बोल दो ना what's the confusion with Hyderabad? Two addresses are giving him something you're doing. हमारे एरिया का क्या पिन कोड होना है? Forget agreement, forget चीज. Leave it. हमारे एरिया का क्या पिन कोड? नेबर के पास जाओ, उसके जीएसटी.
But yeah, what neighbors give us 1 to 1.
1 to 1 it is not what is there in agreement. नेबर का लो, नेबर का बाजू का क्या नंबर, आप एक अग्री एड्रेस बनाओ, गिव इट टू संजीव प्रॉपर्ली, हमें अप्लाई करना है, ही विल एडिट द जीएसटी सर्टिफिकेट, अप्लाई टुडे. But he's telling Abhishek is confused, so don't be confused, forget agreement, forget GST. What is my neighbor का thing, that is serviceable. Correct? वो पिन कोड लेना है, he will change the GST certificate and he has to apply today. And give it the next 15 minutes. 8 hours, neighbor वाला पिन, no confusion. 1 address भेज दो, ये address है मेरा, अब GST certificate edit करो, मैं बाद में GST में बाद में edit करूँ. ना? ये mean it. Confirm on the loop the restaurant.
वो जो हैदराबाद वाला वो तो अरे मैं बोल रहा हूँ मतलब कंफर्मेशन हो गया कि आपको आएगा ठीक है न्यू प्रोवाइडर ग्लोबल बट थोड़ा एक ही डाउट है मतलब अगर आज आपको नहीं आया इन केस कंफर्मेशन नहीं होगा तो फिर हम लोग इतना गवर्नमेंट नहीं करेंगे तो इमीडिएट ऑडिट जो वेंडर में लेके रखें हम इसको
It's not the आपका call है, your designation, you need to take a call, ना risk पे मत डालो. Okay. Okay, to start, these are the issues that happened in the last session. More suggestions on better teamwork. Okay. Time management, better maintenance of reports, issues. Okay. Basically expecting teams to do their work neatly rather than any innovation. This is what happened in the last session. Clearly, when you guys are suggesting, you guys more than innovation or getting in that person's shoes, where more thinking कि उसका issue क्या है मेरे team के साथ, वो क्या maintain नहीं कर रहा है, right? Very few suggestions we got was innovation, but others were more of this only. So we all agree. If we agree to this, then we'll know what the actual meaning of innovation is. Okay? Then
messages and sound.
Then limited to regular work. I think all of us only discussed about regular work. We didn't think from a market perspective कि क्या और कर सकता है वो team. That was somewhere missed out. Then focus more on issues and short-term resolution. Again, सिर्फ issues थे and very short-term. कल के लिए, परसों के लिए क्या चाहिए? Rather than taking 1 year बाद, will this suggestion make sense for the entire company? Like whatever decisions we were talking about, like whatever I showed in the presentation, was worth putting it there. आप लोग ने बोला कि issue है, इसको टीम को काम ज़्यादा देना चाहिए. But is it worth it? Is it an innovation? Isn't it expected from a manager? हमें second tier, me telling निशांत जी daily यार गुरप्रीत से आप review ले लो. People की इसमें innovation क्या? आप काम नहीं दे रहे टीम को. That's what happened, right? Last session. Then more suggestions on better to go back to next year. We'll again take a recap of what innovation meant. So basically you need to stay relevant. In 5 years, a lot of organization will be obsolete due to the rate of innovations coming in from new firms. So unless we are innovative, we will not be able to stay ahead. Hence, we require second tier, first tier, all forms of leadership to start innovating so that we get edge over the market. Not keeping Excels, not giving teamworks, not all that. Innovation, pure innovation, जो लिखा जाएगा, like printed on the wall. That's the kind of innovation expected from each one of you, right? Innovation is essential for companies to remain competitive in today's rapidly changing business environment. Companies that are able to innovate are better positioned to adapt to new market trends, meet changing customer needs, and stay ahead of competitors. Got it? Just a recap of last night. Couple of things. Roadblocks, as I think if you guys will remember, generally any innovation to come into a particular organization, roadblocks are an immune system is built into the firm. किसी को नया कुछ try नहीं करना है, they just happy आओ जाओ करो खत्म करो. So the immune system is there in all the teams, all the departments that will hinder your innovation in a team, but I think it shouldn't affect you much. It's never short term, so always जो हम सोचते करते हैं all short term, so we need to start thinking long term. And short term generally आप जब करते हो ना, आपको मजा नहीं आता तो उसका result immediately दिखता नहीं. So that's why short term नहीं होता innovation, hence people don't do it. They want something that will better than immediate tomorrow, not 6 months tomorrow. That's important. People with passion are more than skills. मतलब roadblocks is passionate people हमें मिलते नहीं है. अगर आपको innovation कुछ करना है तो you need to be as passionate. And in our teams, finding the right passion for the department or the work that you're doing is very rare. So you need to build that passion in the teams that work under you, right? Issues and obstacles are not seen as opportunities. So generally हम issue आके panic करते हैं. We don't see कि इससे क्या कर सकते हैं. Issue अगर हमें आ रहा है तो सबको आ रहा है. All our competitors are having. So you need to see it as an opportunity. Fix it with your innovation. Then you will be ahead of the market, like we spoke, right? Lack of passion, things done because boss has asked you to do. This is self-explanatory. Trying to feel safe. I think roadblocks is everyone tries to feel safe. कुछ किया, कुछ fail हुआ तो लोग क्या बोलेंगे? We have to be safe in our space. कुछ नया try करने में I think generally people don't, they hesitate. That's a major roadblock. Distractions is a major roadblock. I think in depth it was discussed. A lot of distraction in our personal, professional life. People around us, people are not passionate, so they can be distractions. Social media, not the company, other thing can be a distraction. All of that. Okay. Steps to innovate. Again, question every task: is there a better way? Right. So whenever we are doing any task, are we thinking is there a better way? I think a lot of us are still not doing it. Right? I can pinpoint later on where are we not doing it. So that's very, very important. And will I want to keep doing this after 6 months? Right? Can we start taking this up? Whatever now when I'm reiterating things, please remember that this हमें करना ही है. Okay, I'll send the PPT again. Analyze the needs of the hour and analyze the need of the future. The future में क्या चाहिए होगा? E-com industry में or whatever you're doing, right? What does the future need? So when you think 5 years, 10 years down the line, you will understand that maybe this will help us stay ahead of our game, which currently we are not doing, right? So that has to be done. Don't look at difficulty, look at the end result. So difficult, everything is difficult. From our ERP making to even starting this business, it's not a startup idea at all. It basically we're a distributor, right? Then it started getting innovative, right? So don't worry, end result अगर अच्छा है, so I think that whole journey might take 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Like it's a long-term game as we discussed. So you should not look at the difficulty, rather look at the end result and then start. When you're trying to build an innovative idea, right, don't think about the process involved. Jump the curve, very important. मतलब don't think कि यहाँ से यहाँ जाना है. Jumping the curve, like last time we had shown, you have to take that giant leap in your innovation that you're planning. So don't think small is what this means. In simple, right? Don't worry about being crappy. मतलब generally क्या होता है when you're planning something, you feel कि क्या हो रहा है, what the hell is happening. When your innovation plan किया, when you try to execute, then you might feel कि कुछ तो हो रहा है. Teams are not getting aligned, things are not getting aligned. So don't worry. आपने कुछ end result सोच के किया तो you carry on your path. Stick on to the innovation that you feel you're right. So stick on to it. Be okay if it's complete U-turn from your initial idea. जब आप शुरू करते हो कुछ और ही सोच के शुरू करते हो, ultimately it becomes something else, right? To give you an example, he came up with an IXD idea, okay? Amazon IXD का, and now he is proposing IXD as a service to other vendors. कुछ और reason से he came to us कि IXD करो, and then he himself is now pitching कि हम खुद IXD बन जाते हैं. Right? So it's a complete U-turn. ना कुछ और के लिए आए थे, then it took commercial approval for something else, right? Stop trying to be safe. Very, very important, man. Big deal. Fail, it's okay. And fail to kiya, so people will appreciate that. And in our company, particularly, when you go to other MNCs, maybe they're too orthodox, they don't care. But our company, young crowd, and we all believe in innovation. And that's why we are having this session. So be okay with failing. Don't be safe. It's very important. Okay, innovations. ये 4 चीजें which I have given you, which in our company we require. One is the regular work that you do day to day, or we have some regular work to do. Services and products. So each department can have their own services for the vendors. Like we tried our listing QC. So to give an example, listing team three, QC team three. Now we're trying to give product analysis or listing analysis as a service, where we're giving them a listing score. Start kiya, maybe after 3 months it will become successful, right? More or less, it's an innovation that we're trying to build about in listing team. Then secondary portal listing is very difficult. Primary portal no one agrees to pay. Secondary portal farm easy listing के लिए तो pay कर ही देंगे, right? Because they know it's very difficult. So that's the kind of innovation. So every department we can think about additional services and products that we can launch. Products can be, say, for sales, we can have a better ERP because some page which will give them better idea. I think finance has a pay now button that you're coming on. That's the new product per se from a finance angle that's coming about, right? Solving problem again, solving problem can be on a day-to-day basis. It can be a part of your regular service or your services and product again. But we need to look at what problems can be solved, then bring about innovation in our departments. Then top line and bottom line increment, of course, innovations too. Now you know in every department, finance से लेके HR से लेके ERP, marketing में top line, bottom line तो it's child's play for you to innovate. And so, for example, marketing and finance can come up with a new business model altogether overnight. Right? HR can come up with new pay model to everyone. This plus this is equal to this. Bottom line super increment. Right? And the better hiring of people can give us better top line, they work better overnight. Right? So HR can also innovate in getting the right. And to increase bottom line, you can do one thing. If tomorrow you have to hire 500 people, how do you do? Because we don't want to end up having 50 people HR team. If you want to manage 500 people. So if he decides, and he will control indirect top line and bottom line costs. Right? Next people. Basically, what I felt is all of us basis what happened in the last session. Actually, I went back, recap, ki kya hua. That session, I gave you the issues that happened in the last session, right? So one thing is when you wake up in the morning, when I wake up, you might think about 10 things happening in your personal life and all that. But apart from that, you think about your job, right? All of us do. The job is a major part of our this one. So what do you guys think when you wake up? It's very important. Can you have a very quick turnaround? क्या सोचते हो about your job? Don't tell company खराब है बोलो. मतलब generally about your job, it shouldn't be negative. So about your job or your work, what do you end up thinking? You start, Nisha?
Mainly it's about also plan for the and any target as well. Specifically, if some month end or quarter end, then how much it will be.
So that
At least one thing I have to learn from the daily new thing. That's all.
that makes sense. You end up learning?
Yes.
Any priority task pending from yesterday, you have to take up first thing in the morning. I mean, I fix what are the tasks for today, so based on that, which one I'm taking.
It does. Correct.
Like basically what's the day plan and how we are doing the same work, or like how you can see how I can see myself in next 6 months or like next 1 year doing same thing or something. How was the idea?
You started this before my session, after my session?
No, it will be there as a general idea.
But you
When
do that
think
every
of
day?
it, and you think of like what's the growth of a career
Hmm.
you are going in, like
Ah,
it's a general thought.
every day. You
Every day.
wake up. Where am I going? Yeah? Okay.
So day by day it is changing in my routine because when I started, and it's depend upon the day which day I'm looking, is it Monday or Friday. But when I started in Pioneer, I was started as a sole learner. Now there are people in my team who are learning from me. So the dependency is very high. So I used to prepare ki now what lesson I have to give them. So this is the basic understanding which I used to take first.
Creating the flow of the day and understanding one more new platform which we can do.
That you want to do. You want to
We are.
try a new plan.
We are.
And not your target of your team.
No, sir.
आपका personal.
Personally, we are planning to expand on new platforms also. Every day we come up with 10 different things that we can post on a platform that we are wanting to start. So we have created a mood board for that. And everyone puts their ideas on that. We vote on which one we like the best and then we are creating a platform.
Projects basically grants resolve.
See, itself is actually too much innovation.
Plus ideas तभी आता है जब हम वो refresh.
All of you told when you wake up you do this, but what is the one thing that wakes you up? CM closure doesn't wake you up. Yeah? शौक से नहीं, शौक से. शौक से नहीं उठना है. Wake up, nice calm way, but shutting down, go ahead. Tension not. Ravindra might wake you up. Basically, generally when I'm teaching, when we have innovation in our life, I think there's a good start to look. Right? Kuch to you look forward to. Like I think a lot of you said ki you look forward to learning something new, trying something new. Right? I think that is a better morning than only waking up to things like, yes, these are pending, that's a good thing, of course, but the passion behind that wake up is very, very important, I feel. जब आप उठते हो ना, you need to look forward to something. That's my personal feeling. कि आप उठते हो तो you need to look forward to your day. Right? So your pending task might not help you to look forward for the day. Right? But if you feel, just imagine आप उठे and you have a feeling कि I'm changing the world or I'm doing something out of my comfort zone. Right? I think that time that rush comes in, yes, I have to wake up, go early, I have to do something today. And आप regular task will complete करते and you find time for doing something different, right? So now the projects that you've taken also in finance or HR, I think that gives you that rush somewhere कि हमें करना है and you feel that you're learning or doing something innovative. I think that's very important because I meet a lot of people from brands and all that. तो उनका simple है कि it's very monotonous. But here, whatever said and done, I think यहाँ पे जितने issues भी है, yeah, the number of things that we take up as projects as a culture has come up for the last 3 to 4 months, which is a very good initiative that you've taken. So because of that, I think a lot of new things and innovations are coming up somewhere. First couple of months, projects were not very effective. It was more about the regular work only, but now I think धीरे-धीरे all the departments का innovation is coming up. So when I say waking up to, this is a suggestion from our end. Issues at work, seeing it like an opportunity. So you might have your tasks pending. So आपको more when you look at it as an opportunity, you will wake up in a much more positive way. That's when that innovation clicks in, right? Regular tasks pending, looking to automate or better the process. So when you wake up and you think about कि आज मेरा regular task है, I think you'll feel more passionate about it कि मुझे automate करना है, मुझे इसको streamline करना है. You give this a thought, okay? Whatever is written in this slide, try this for a week or two before our next session, because I think my sessions are getting delayed. So try this before the next session, and you'll actually see that you'll be more, I think, looking forward to your day at work at least. अगर आप ये करोगे, कि अगर कोई regular task है, अगर आपने उसका अगर 1 घंटा ले रहे हो and you reduce it to half an hour, 45 minutes, you'll feel good about it. Because of me, I've saved up 15 minutes, 20 minutes of myself or some team member. Right? That's something that you need to wake up to. Skill set improvement, yes, as I think some of you said, what new can be learned so you can better operate at your current or higher designation. This has to be on your mind when you wake up कि मैं क्या सीखूँ आज. Every day if you're not learning, life becomes monotonous, you're not moving ahead. Of course you get back कि मुझे promotion चाहिए, मुझे ये चाहिए. You might get back, but forget all that. Forget at a company level. At a personal level, अगर आप grow नहीं कर रहे, if you're the same person 6 months पहले जो था, you should be true to yourself कि how have I grown that I'm expecting company to grow me. It shouldn't just be कि उम्र के साथ या time you've spent in the company के साथ आपको promotion मिलेगी. You should also feel I'm self-deserving. That's when you'll enjoy the promotion or growth even more, right? So you need to learn something new. Uday also said हमें कुछ सीखना है every day. Something, anything. It can be people management. It can be anything. It can be a language. कुछ तो अगर आप सीखते हो, I think it gives you that feeling that I'm moving forward in life, right? Projects which keep you awake or wake you up. This is something that I was expecting from a lot of people. क्या होता है generally when I think a lot of things we see working late. Correct? We don't ask anybody about it. Yes. But generally, I think in office the culture is that अगर काम है, there is something that is pending, we tend to stay late and we do it. Right? That's because I think the projects that we take up, जब तक वो complete नहीं होता है, या there's some clarity that we get, it wakes, मतलब it keeps you awake or wakes you up in the morning. So take up projects or take innovation in such a way that you feel कि कुछ तो उखाड़ रहे लाइफ में ताकि आप उठो उसके basis पे. When you wake up, when I wake up ना मेरे to be very frank, last 1 week maybe listing QC was one of the biggest tasks. Or second, I think analytics का couple of projects that we had taken up was a very big thing. When you wake up, नहीं तो अगर मैं उठता हूँ मैं pyramid. It's a very negative thing कि क्या task करनी है, इसको mail करना है, ये करना है. It's a very negative thing to start off with. Rather than if you're like, if you have 70 vendors and you have an automated tailor-made, if you have 250 employees and you have a very good HRM distributor, right? That's something. If you're building a CRM and that's changing the world, don't you think waking up to that will make more, give you that more rigor to wake up and go to office, right? So these 4 things can be practiced going forward. When we wake up, can you think of this? Because that will make a very positive impact on your work life also. Let's give you that passion to come to office and do something. Don't come here just for the heck of it. The regular work you do, but if you bring about these, I think you'll have that very positive feeling in your work-life balance and all of that. And so always what you feel, you will always say work-life balance ka issue hai. That is another distraction that we spoke about, जो आपको करेगा. But if you feel that you're innovating, growing, you will not care a lot about your work-life balance. You'll be like, yes, I'm doing something meaningful with my life. It's always the perspective with which you're looking at things now. If you're doing your regular work every day, data entry करके घर जा रहे हो, आपको क्या feel होगा? You'll be like, I'm 10 hours at my work. I haven't done anything in my personal life. But if you're doing something very meaningful at work, why will you feel that you don't have a work-life balance or you're not doing anything in your life? What is work-life? Life में मतलब अगर ये 4 चीजें करोगे, तो life is balanced, right? You have that good feeling about yourself. Okay, next we go. Sorry, one more slide over there. So we're having this activity where we discuss each one ka thing. I want to actually move out of your comfort zone and take up these innovations. So can we take up at a person level, or you can open your own reports as well. Start person by person and let us analyze. आप लोग भी, I think I want you to be vocal about where each one is going wrong. Can we not feel bad if someone is pointing out or whatever? Each one of us is here to grow, right? So I think last session we made that as a mistake. Suggestions were being given, but we were okay. We were accepting the wrong suggestions, even though we knew this is not innovative. Right? So not just me. I think each one of you, please be vocal and tell कि यहाँ पे गलत हो रहा है. Nishan, you were saying? Can you be vocal enough कि नहीं निशान, this is not innovative. क्या किया आपने? ये क्या ले रहे हो? I'm not listening to you. Regular work, please be local wherever you feel कि नहीं है ये क्या किया आपने, please tell it openly. Okay? Crawlers implemented for reducing crawling time. Basically, they were doing a lot of things manually, sales ranks, customer, selling price and all, reviews and all that. So they got the crawler implemented with the ERP team, and that reduced their crawling time. New lead generation sources and channels for improving lead inflow. Lead inflow was the biggest problem ever. Leads कैसे लाए, new leads, positive leads. So that they have apparently resolved with new lead gen sources. What are they?
So portals, channels, tools, all related. In portals, I think 5 more portals are added for the first time. In terms of tools, we're using like 4 active tools for information. Apart from that, we are able to connect some 4 different things we use that as well. Lastly, LinkedIn with personal exclusivity increase. So for every member of the team, there is a mandate to have minimum 500 connections.
Okay.
Within first month, they need to get this.
So that's a new source for you. And Instagram you guys are using.
Starting
Portal Connect and project implementation for brand onboarding to reduce onboarding timeline by over 30% in past 9 months. Any doubts here? Innovative so far? Yes, why is everyone blank?
New lead generation is
Innovative. Crawler?
Crawler is also new because Crawler we are using, every team is using Crawler.
Then new training material and training SOP to reduce training time to 7 working days from 30 days, which has happened. So all the 4 I can be very sure it has happened. Looks innovative. So let's categorize them. This is about in those 4 categories. What are the 4 categories? This is the regular one. All are regular one. Innovation which can be done. Crawler upgradation to reduce current PD daily regular task by further 1 hour. What is this?
Dates and directions.
Easy. देख
Data capture is it.
LBSW
नहीं नीचे आता है
No,
मुझे स्क्रॉल करती है
That's also Selenium and
commercial maker and listing internal SOP very important. This pharmacy has to help you. They make that file, no errors can happen. Okay. They spend a lot of time, errors also are there, so that can help. Yes, purely this all is innovative. Next, services and product innovation. You're getting the point. So basically, why it's being read out is for the person to realize is this innovation or not. There's other people to realize what is innovation. Okay. Services and product B2B implementation to add an additional channel of business. B2B is your correct. This I think finance has to be heavily involved. Big basket and all that. So basically B2B sales. We are heavily focused on B2C today. B2B sales we need to focus. Maybe B2B have taken only portals. Tomorrow we also try to add other channels of sale. It's very important. This even sales can help. Other channels of sale. We are heavily dependent on portals today. What are others? Aap sales teams. That's innovation. Correct, na?
We got that one. We commerce couple.
B2B implementation to add additional channel of sales.
Okay, understood.
Additional कुछ भी हो सकता है. Additional channel, maybe you sell it to distributors, maybe you sell it to B2B portals, maybe you do corporate sales. Our products are eligible for corporates, so you can do tie-ups with them. Maybe you don't do it, but you give us a way to implement it. Okay. Quick commerce coupled with B2B business model to expand same thing. No?
So quick commerce. I also propose this for B2B.
Innovation which can be done 3P warehouse services to expand our business portfolio, very important. The warehousing as a service can be done, so they get another channel of marketing. They can onboard more clients. International marketplaces to expand, very very important. We need to go global right now. Like people like Britannia are telling कि आप नहीं तो और कौन? Just imagine, Britannia is not able to find a partner. Means worldwide there is nobody. I mean, India में बोल रहे थे we are the only aggregator. Now, worldwide कोई नहीं है तो there is a lot of scope. This e-commerce is a much matured market in other countries.
Right, sir, we have only one competition. The site has global rights.
नाम लेके ना
एक ही competitor.
Google SEO for expanding marketing services as well as sales growth at the same time. Yes, they have to. So SEO Google Ads is something that we need to do because एक आदमी ढूंढ के हमारे पास नहीं आ पा रहा है, so we're missing out on a lot of clientele who's not able to reach us right now. So I think if he adds that, इनका client flow will automatically come and only interested parties will come. So इनका conversion rate is also better.
That's one, and also for our Bamboo personal ethical marketplace. In the coming time, also for Amazon selected exclusive right there. We can move all the traction from Google and social media to there. To increase the further sales.
D2C बोल रहे हो?
D2C and marketplace also. हम Google Ads को direct Amazon से link कर सकते हैं.
Already इतना खर्च कर रहे हो ट्रैफिक.
Brand देगा कैसे कुछ कुछ.
Google Ads के लिए देगा?
Brand sir. So you ask for SEO, they help you there.
Devashish. I don't know. आप दोनों का decision है, but this looks innovative. Solving problem, again, I think solving problem, commercial feasibility being a major roadblock for brands in Tier 2 and 4. Hence, by linking with buy more analytics and getting a sales expectation, converting the same to bulk buy on their end, we are able to negotiate better. Yes. This has made a huge difference because buy more analytics is giving a 6 months projection to all the brands that are coming in. So confidence and वो business दिखाते हो ना, तो better conversion आ रहा है. It's a thing. नहीं तो they are always like 40%, 50%. इतने में कैसे मैं क्या कमाऊंगा? If we give them the huge volume का expectation, they are having a better this one. Delay in internal communication for day-to-day operations. Stat sheets has been defined across internal departments to reduce on the timelines.
Not being followed, it was done.
Innovation not done properly is one of the things, but a very good innovation that is ultimately helping him reduce or onboard the brand quicker. Okay. And that's the biggest problem that you have today, apart from really board and CMO approvals for general exceptions in commercials were taking a long time. The authority for generalized exception have been realigned between AVP and CMO. Yes, the commercials got revamped here, which was a very simple half an hour process. So basically, he created another thing at his designation, lower designation, ताकि उनके level तक ही approval हो जाए. CMO level का higher approval he has passed on. Like most of the brands, he is trying to keep it to himself. Like he can give it within a day. That has happened. The CMO used to go to board, get approval in a week. So that delay is reduced. Legal discussion and approval taking a long time have been taken APP and CMO irrespective of the tier to resolve queries on highest priority. I didn't understand.
So legal discussion brands, so all team are going to board or on this. So right now for general discussions, so we're taking media discussions with us on the South Agreement. So over 80% of agreement queries are done at my or manager level.
Okay.
It's not teaching board or
So you understood each one of this is solving some problem. So he has identified 4-5 problems, then built in innovations. He might have 100 such problems, but he is representing those 4 problems that's one. Okay. Innovation, internal coordination between teams is being a major roadblock, leading to delays, which we are planning to target for this month. Very important. Top line, bottom line. New channels and expansion in business portfolio, very important. New channels of business will increase our top line, of course, and might affect our bottom line as well, because the Amazon Flipkart charge cut is too hefty. He is able to liquidate in a big basket at 20% margin. He will end up retaining a lot of margin. That margin commercial model and buy more launchpad accounts. Yes. Have you onboarded any launchpad accounts? Yes. Are we charging them?
Yeah.
Please. Raise bill, like what's the whole point? Launchpad is basically we charge them a minimum retainer, right? So this has worked out really well for buy more analytics. So last month their overall spend was around 6-7 lakhs, okay, but their overall retainer was very high. So they've broken even in the month of July with only their retainers. If they were only going on commission basis like Buy More does today, they will never break even for next 6 months. Okay, so this launchpad can be a game changer for Buy More. And you can onboard a lot of these Tier 3, Tier 4 brands as well. But sales and these people, we need to innovate at our end. How do we handle this launchpad? Matlab, the SOP is very strong. हर एक brand को ऐसे ही handle करना.
In 1 month only they are crossing the terms and conditions of launchpad. Projecting 4 lakh.
Innovation which can be done by more marketplaces and a new set of services with sister firms to expand on both ends. Yes, 100%. That is adding a lot of revenue. Buy More International will be a major boost. Yes, we have to take it up. So innovations, this will give you, like if you're going global, going in Southeast Asia, going in European market, going in US market and all that, it will help us increase. वहाँ पे ना you can sell dollars per basis. We have realized our account was blocked around 3-4 years back because they couldn't believe we could sell these products at this price. They thought we are selling at counterfeit, and our pricing was done at 25% margin. Still they thought कि कुछ तो झोल कर रहा है, इस seller को block कर. So that's the kind of margins I'm talking about. Right? Next. This is okay. Any comments on this? Any suggestions for Nishant? Right, Vamsi? Is he being innovative here? Yes. Is it given good clarity on what innovation means? Praveen? Any suggestions for Nishant? inside side.
That one thing which we discussed, like when all the images of license, manufacturing license which we can get in the first instance, but that's not possible
Manufacturing license.
for food products or something. We talk about images and manufacturing license. They won't return.
It's a huge problem he is facing actually. So you will need to innovate that with somebody. Marketing team say that's a little difficult. He's like brand se pehle pooch lo and all that. That's very relevant. So that's a problem solver for you.
We are planning after listing with a buffer time, we'll implement it.
You come up with a beautiful plan there. So that's your big problem that you need to solve. Because we are in this category. I have sent you this. Oh no, he didn't complete. Only 2, 3 more. Then we'll take up. If you're not done, we'll discuss. Regular work innovation plan 95/5 incentive policy for all warehouses. Can you please explain that?
Yes,
Everyone?
We have an attendance policy for all the warehouses, okay? There will be 95 and 5%. Suppose if any employee is coming regularly by 26 or 26/7, including week offs, like a 30 days if he is coming means 500 will be the bonus. Suppose if the employee is coming, he is taking leaves 1 hour, 2.5 days, which is approved by manager. There will be no deduction of the salary, nothing, or incentive also won't be possible. Suppose if employee is taking 3 or more than, which is not approved by the central warehouse manager, so there will be a 5% of reduction in their salary. Why? Because we implemented is so many warehouse employees are taking unapproved leaves without the permission of a manager as well as the central warehouse manager. So it leads to this misshipments and the products, this inventory missing also is happening. That's the reason we want to regularize the attendance of all the employees. We started this 95 and 5% incentive policy.
So around 21 people have got 500 bonus this month, which will motivate them to come properly on time and inform their leaves and be pre-planned. And 21 people ka 5% has been deducted. He's technically made the company around 7,300 rupees additional with this policy, and he has ensured that 21 out of our 40, 50, 60 people have come on time and come all the 30 days, which ensures that जो भी central team plan करती है 1 day in advance, right? Next day it can be implemented, right? Temporary ID cards to warehouse employees to avoid cost cutting and misusage. What is this?
This one, instead of giving the regular ID cards for the warehouse employees, we are giving like a temporary ID card, plastic. So to avoid this one, sir, any this misuse of ID cards, and suppose if a transport also, we have to do courier from here to where they can take a printout and they can attach in the normal paper wala.
It's implemented or you're planning?
Already implemented in Hyderabad, we have to implement for this other way.
This is not a thing on regular work. This will be more towards top line and bottom line for you. That's cost cutting. Bottom line भी नहीं बोल सकते, but from your end, it will not come as a regular work. Regular work will be more about कि आप जो regular करते हो from hiring to firing to whatever you do, right, or employee monitoring, उसमें क्या innovation ला सकते हो? Which first one falls under, second one doesn't fall. Understood? Innovation which can be done, you have no idea, regular work, how to innovate?
Yes, sir. But I have to fill the
suggestion. Salary agreement. One click salary.
That is your, you have to integrate that, we discussed with them, no? That's very
I said,
important. And second thing, with the HRMS, your salary automation has to be done. A lot of clerical work is involved today,
Yes.
that has to be stopped. Okay. That can be done. What else, any innovations, suggestions for that? Yes.
So rather than implementing the incentive policies as per what he has said, we can implement as per audit. In 3 months, every 3 months we can put an audit. If the audit is successful and the warehouse is green, we can implement incentive to the warehouse for next 3 months.
instead of attendance, can we do it on efficiency?
In this
Because
way,
efficiency matters instead of attendance. अगर मान लो मैं 30 दिन आ रहा हूँ पर मेरा efficiency 30% है
No way, मतलब it can be added.
Yes.
So your presence in warehouse is very important.
First of all,
That's there. And yes, rightly said, दोनों चीजें, because your audit, what you're telling, has a lot of issues that are there in the warehouse. Like packing material, हमारा audit होता है गलत हो जाता है. Means they have not entered the right packing material. Return rate is higher in a particular warehouse, or stock is missing in any warehouse. That can be implemented. You have full control, salary.
Instead of incentive, can you put the bonuses over there for these roles?
Shipments we are already doing.
Because if we keep on incentive model only, then the salary contribution, for example, I'm taking 5% for each situation, then the fixed pay will not matter.
Then 5 will include a couple of more things. So he has to be innovative now.
Also, 5,000 contribution somewhere around 500 rupees only for them.
That's why it's huge, man. No idea how they fight for 50.
They will still
because for them it's
Huge amount. उनकी पे होती है 13,000, 12,000. If you deduct 700-800 rupees from them, plus Kumar sir to put spines left, right, center.
Shipments, even if they are using any mobile also, there will be 20 rupees fine and 50 rupees.
I swear, every day Central Security
That I
team
know.
has put 11,800 rupees worth fines last month.
for this month has PPT 10,500.
Massive. So that's a good innovation again from Kumar sir. What else? See, the thing is, I feel like
He was entering the 10,500.
his presence is very prominent.
Include
Correct, but can we include audit and can we include employee efficiency, which Kumar has implemented in Tableau? Employee efficiency calculation.
Efficiency we are calculating, sir, every month we are calculating.
Oh,
We are giving a ratings and we are sending this appreciation awards also.
for every employee. That
Now,
should have been here.
good.
What you're doing?
I haven't created a watch by minutes.
It's not okay. If you don't present, that's also very bad. Okay. I know personally, Uday, last 1 month, he has taken up a lot of, all of us have actually. So that's there. Solve problems, so innovations that they have suggested, regular work. Don't see any suggestions for Uday, which is hurting you? Better hiring, better firing. कुछ तो और होगा. Solve problems, termination of unethical employees. Basically, you have problems with unethical employees, right? So you need to learn to identify and you need to terminate. So there you have to be innovative. Add more clauses in your offer letter maybe. What else are you planning? You're telling you have implemented.
I said implemented.
So this will be innovation again. Fire karna cannot be innovation. Correct? I'm explaining, okay, so you have done is correct. I'm not telling what you've done is wrong.
Yes.
My session is innovation.
But innovatively, why we are
How can we have to fire innovation?
No.
You should tell them you have been promoted to customer.
Instead of a termination mail, I will tell them to drop a resignation mail.
Congratulations, you have been promoted to customer.
That I will take it out. First we will tell them in a phone call we will terminate you as per our company regulation like that. After that 1 day or 2 days back I will go.
They will only put resignation.
They will only
because
put
the
resignation.
red mark will be there if you terminate.
Yeah.
Nice. This is I like.
Yes, innovative. After your explanation. TF and ESI regularization. Not really. You can be innovative here. So this should, I would be happy if it's put in innovation that can be done. For example, there are a lot of stupid labor laws that we feel we can abide by, but it's not a major thing. But to abide by, maybe while he's hiring new employees, he ensures that they put as daily wages worker or whatever. How do you categorize a worker will help him comply with labor laws. So that you will do. This is a good regular work, you've done it, it's a part of your, what is expected out of you. But when it comes to innovation is when you implement those rules, which you are working on.
Yes.
It has to be here, not done. You've taken up, he's taken up now, that will come as which innovations can be done. So in the future, he doesn't have to be answerable to any labor department in any of the, because we're working in 5 states today. He has to deal with 5 states ka labor department. Okay. Minimum wages regularization, again, same thing. Yes, it can be added in innovation that can be done. Set better company rules and regulations when you're hiring a new employee so that we comply by those rules. Yes. Solve problems. Yes, the header is perfect for this. Innovation that can be done. On-time bonus policy. Not really. Okay, 90 days leave policy.
90 days leave policy. Suppose if any employee is coming regularly to the work without taking any leaves for 90 days, we will give some additional bonus.
As rightly said, see warehouse this works. Okay, we are listening. I sent on the group na the secondary leadership page. I think the Zomato CEO ka. I'll send it again. Please go through. It's an hour-long interview by your story CEO to Zomato CEO. So he says a simple thing. मैं किसी आदमी को ₹1 extra नहीं दूंगा to do their own job what he or she is hired for. Correct? So warehouse are people uneducated. This one उनको समझा नहीं सकते. They don't understand the job role and they have tens of problems in life because उनका pay 13,000 14,000 है. So their life problems are too many. Generally, don't you feel? I think people below certain wages have much more life problems than we do for obvious reasons. So that is understood. But when it comes to higher paid or office employees, I think we should more than motivate them than this. Incentivizing for doing someone's regular work is something that should not be. Give them a bonus for innovation. Give them a bonus for their regular work, like they said, or the efficiency. It's okay. Giving them bonus for coming to office. You got my point, yes. But yes, good. When we have planned in innovation, tweak it a bit.
I read an article where I don't remember the company name, where they pay for employees who don't take smoke breaks.
Very important, yes. You don't smoke and when you calculate, even I lose out 1.5 hours of my day. But during smokes, you're on call or whatever, it's still okay. Which that would be most of the hours. That's fine. But yeah, this is very important. That can be a very innovative and a fun way to, and she'll get a social media article also. Right?
Instead of smoke, sir, we have to implement tea breaks. Half an hour.
Yes, you can utilize the break into tea break.
Top line, bottom line, nothing, no.
Last minute was, I hope it is that.
No, you need to be very well prepared. Any suggestion for Uday for top line, bottom line? Uday, do you have any suggestion for yourself?
Outsourcing the HR. Like, you can provide a service.
This one background verification here. Once the HMS background will start with the
Like, you can provide a service as a service for some other client systems.
even background verification also.
If you streamline your hiring process, then your hiring as a service comes. But that can be offered as a product like Onsurity gives कि आप मैं दवाई भी बेच रहा हूँ and giving you doctors also. So they had a platform there. So they're able to add a lot of it. So when HRMS comes in, you can add all your services there कि उनका hiring requirement डालो, I will hire for you kind of a thing, and then background verification can be added, which is a very simple thing to do.
Even blue collar workers also we can give.
Easily. That Kumar will love to implement it. Yes. That can be done to increase more top lines and bottom lines there. Anything that you have done already, which you feel is affecting top line or bottom line?
Attendance policy.
Yes, a very important step of attendance, very clear offer letters with attendance policies was given so that he doesn't have to dispute or do that, but not top line, bottom line, more of a problem solver for you. So the number of queries then increases and efficiency will jump up eventually. So that's kind of a problem solver for you, more than top line, bottom line. The top line, bottom line will for you might be HRMS, so nothing done, but can be done by HRMS and services can come in, which you have to take aggressively. Okay. Next, Vamsika forward.
Yes, machine minutes.
Nothing to read. done as of now, regular work. My man, you have done so much. No? How much innovation you brought about? All this one, what is that? CN automation, not innovation?
That's not completely, we can't put it
The
in.
CNs are automation. Issues came in, but
Still
done.
it is, so that's why it has come. It can be done.
Automate weekly overdue calculation. That was just coming. गलत आ रहा है. Weekly overdue.
That makes you reserve.
CN calculation automation.
VPN for this. VPN for open grids.
Free period.
VPN.
You implemented, no? That is.
I mean, still I'm manually doing prepaid, so no innovation.
Dude, earlier there was no prepaid at all.
That was there before I came. How can I add it?
True, true. So he's basically adding for his era. So his era के लिए what they have taken up is these three things. What else do you guys think in his regular work, Vamsi or finance can take up? I think lot.
Training materials.
Training material, complete.
Automated. Why do you?
Because I know
Was not trained?
no, they are trained up to like low level training is what
I mean, those SOPs are there before I came, so we have to update all the
That
training.
updation is
Recently, so many processes changed.
They have got added.
We have to add. Manually, we are updating them, I mean, we are training them, but no.
Can we innovate as company कि वो training का जो है ना, like other companies have a video, a material, and then a test.
LMS. Learning module.
Recorded video and online. Okay.
Just that they have to pass.
just one button.
Then they can trust salary. That is what I said. You understood the difference. He made this, then you innovate. That is bottom line.
I take it.
This can be added. I think a lot of it, man. All your manual processes has to be converted.
Almost all are getting
So,
converted.
we are taking one step at a time. So, first
Don't
overview.
take everything.
You know, there almost half of the things are automated now.
So-
So they're also planning to give add-on tasks and all.
New requirements also we are giving monthly or monthly. So, one project will take, so first they will have to develop and deploy.
The
Then we have
ledger
to test
only,
it.
like, there are few vendors, some errors are there, so those things they're rectifying and that's going on.
I see a lot of manual workload of finance has reduced since last 3 months. Last 2 months so for sure has reduced. So regular work we have seen innovation, but he's being modest enough to add it in to be done. So good. Okay. That is okay. In services and products, innovation done. ERP, ledger, module.
Same calculation automation is also.
I mean, it's already happening, but still mismatch is coming, so we have to completely.
The errors will be there, but the process is there.
I mean, values, I don't know, actually, I'm seeing 2-3 vendors, they're not matching. Basically.
The package break.
Yes. So, origin is different.
ERP, ledger module, overdue calculation module.
We can sell it as products. We are giving inputs, what are the conditions, so vendor can see and we can deploy.
How are the products or services?
Ledger
Ledger
can be treated as a service or a product.
Actually, we'll implement this on vendor side
Even
also.
when we are doing.
You implement, but I'm telling external services or products.
This we can do services. I mean, that is there.
They cannot also do. How will you? It's an accounting software, or how can it only be a ledger module?
Accounting.
Accounting software.
इनकमिंग क्या हुआ आउटगोइंग क्या हुआ
Yes, back end access, super access, like how.
कुछ भी नहीं मेरे को क्या पेमेंट आया और मैं क्या पेमेंट दिया पीओस दैट दोस काइंड ऑफ लाइक व्हाट वी डू इन माय शॉप इज लाइक सेम थिंग सिमिलर टू कैटलॉग सिंपल इनकमिंग क्या है आउटगोइंग क्या है दैट लेजर मेंटेनेंस इज व्हाट
Ledger this Kata book and all. This for so back end we can give values.
हम भी फ्री दे सकते हैं अगर ज़्यादा हुआ ज़्यादा फंक्शनलिटीज ऐड कर दिए तो वी कैन
This overdue calculation also our logic might be different, but we can just make it as per requirement. So there also we can do.
Can be actually, sorry. Yes, can be done. True. I'm not sure of the revenue model.
Revenue to like
Free and all, but yeah,
But
for that for sure.
like for the transactions and all, you cannot charge it. If you add any features over it, then you might.
Revenue model is
Stock reconciliation integration in ERP.
Yes, actually, I mean, opening balance they can take, I mean, day end when they will upload anyway, closing balance. Opening balance, day it will be, product sold it will deduct, closing balance should match. If there is any discrepancy, it will automatically happen. So we can mitigate, I mean, in day only, it should not take more time. Yeah, we will need that.
This I'll put in bold letters if you do this, please do it. Stock issue has been like a major issue for
So
us.
daily
If
we
you're
can
able
have,
to do it, yes, very important.
Stock.
But again, this is not a product.
I didn't get it. What do you mean?
module, I mean, like a module, we can sell. I mean, not
modules we can outsource it.
For module, very difficult. It can be a part of a WMS module again.
Yeah.
WMS, yeah. Nothing to do
Stock
with finance.
Commercial, though, we can use it.
Commercial, yes, these two 100%. Commercial, you.
Yeah, commercial, we can, I mean, we have prepaid. We can just link it in ERP daily. So, few inputs we have to give, not of the conditions, like shipping ratio and all will be different for all brands.
Like a payout calculator, you need, no?
Yeah, and your brands can see from there, we can sell it.
Like they will set up a pure formula based on that. They can get the.
And then for all primary portals, so they can win, but all secondary portals, we can.
For that they have to set the formula, right?
Inputs will give just like
Inputs although it can be a product.
we can sell to other e-commerce companies.
See, I have an uncle, so he had a website. So basically, he was into computers and IT and all that. Huge. Matlab, he was one of the initial people to set up a website. Okay, then he started making this price list for all. Matlab, computers, so many products, import, duty change होता है, dollar fluctuation होता है. He started updating the price list. So then Alexa ranking used to come, you remember? For ranking of a website.
Yes.
That used to come with stock, it's an Amazon product or something. So that Alexa ranking mein he had come top 100 in India. Because people all around India used to download his price list because they don't know the current rate. उनको fluctuation नहीं पता, import नहीं पता. Generally computer business में इतना ही stock रखते हैं, but they order from here and there and give it. That's how computer industry works, right? So they don't know. So that price list became a game changer. So then he made that website D2C heavily flawless. But it was a product for him. Similarly, this calculator in itself can be a product because people who want to sell on Amazon don't know what are the charges. Amazon has on their portal. Yeah. Without any login. Yeah. Flipkart.
Flipkart to costume will check.
But he has his pre-painted. He knows categories. He knows weights.
But your Flipkart, we need to do everything on FSL.
But he knows categories. So FSL is category. So they will select a category. They will select their ASP. They will
Same
select their
brand, same category, FSL's margins are different.
basis price.
Price also, brand also. Based on level of brand also.
Payout is calculated based on selling price.
On Flipkart, for example, two same products are there. These two will have different category fees.
That's because they've given a rebate.
Rebates are coming from
Generally, एक
that.
आदमी अगर ढूंढ रहा है तो he has a D2C brand or something that उसको एक estimate, it's a payout estimate.
But if we see for IT return filing, we can file online by ourselves. If we pay 500 rupees to any website, there is already built-in calculator. You just have to give inputs. They will only suggest.
Correct.
Free also, there are so many tools.
Correct.
So this is also safe, sir. Will you?
This is better for our own vendors. It will save time for all users and also.
Yeah, actually, this is for us only. But as a product also, we can suggest. Not only for
It will be easier for all.
Yeah, it can be done.
Actually, so many vendors, there is a gap. I mean, if there is any update, they will get notified very, late. So they will also be updated. Just like how old brands, they onboarded before June. But from June, Amazon has changed all schedules.
Yes.
So they can just download with one click. All
Vendor panel
categories.
they can give and we can give a. Yes.
Inputs and all we can use.
Totally. Good innovations. But this is from a vendor finance thing. From a compliance thing, you have crazy number of things that you can do. Solving problems, innovation done, none as of now. You have man. Innovations which can be done, overdue vendor side implementation, yes. Stock reconciliation, yes. Ledger module, vendor side implementation.
As of now, there is only assumption that ledgers are matching. So we present this ledger daily, it will get updated as POs are closed, payments are done. So they can check daily balance, this much it is there. If there is any difference, they can highlight immediately. They can.
It's a big problem solver because vendors are not aware of their current.
Yes. Overdue also we can do that.
Yes.
They can check daily what is the overdue. But
Be
payment
careful.
though, I mean, payment lines is different.
Top line and bottom line, none now. MOQ verification optimization, yes.
Which will reduce any.
B2B also you did.
B2B still. Still in progress. Yes,
So
so
pick up weight corrections.
that is also I have considered.
A lot of things have taken, but once again, very, very modest is what we want to see. So, bottom line के लिए MOQ, this for top line basically, is converting MFN to FBA. So, धंधा बढ़ेगा उससे, so it's a good thing for us. So, that's a top line increment. Then B2B and BXGY के लिए he had given calculation. Then top line and bottom line jump. But I think a lot of innovations you can do also here, like top line, finance is everything. यहाँ पे आप कर सकते हो. So next meeting I will require much better innovation that can be done. So this exact sheet, next meeting, only innovations can be done, we will take up. Okay, and then after that we will start implementing this. Okay, have you listened? Very good also. थोड़ा आपको ना हुआ है नहीं हुआ है बोलो किया है. ठीक है. Any suggestions to Vamsi?
Taking all the assets.
They'll say nothing.
Commercial and TOT's rediscussion, they can take 3 or 6 months in the future to increase the bottom line.
Increase the margins.
Margins, TOTs, increasing credit periods. That way bottom line can increase.
Also, how you can plan how you can give a billing plan for our accounts. Because we are reaching out to the management for every war account.
And over account ka better planning. I think you already have that excess stock, that this limit. That innovation you did right now. What is that? Credit limit module.
That comes from the ledger.
But that module is what he is talking about.
Wallet still some changes.
Wallet is a different module. Credit limit module is one thing. So I had gone one step ahead कि wallet में मेरा उसका पैसा पड़ा है तो मैं pay करूँगा. That's the last step. That also is not mentioned. Wallet system they have started, man. उसका पैसा है तो मैं दूँगा नहीं तो नहीं दूँगा. Like additional payments don't go because of some wrong calculations or कुछ भी है कल. You don't additionally invest in the brand or at least finance is aware कि मैं additionally invest कर रहा हूँ. It's a huge innovation that you're not realizing. And what he just said, what is that?
Billing plan for all.
Billing plan for is again credit limit, extended version of credit limit. This one. TOT rate is very simple for you. आपको margin देखना है. अगर you feel कि some brand, you know the brands, who you feel can renegotiate, उसको pick and pack 12 से 15 करना है. Margin बढ़ाना है. You know people, you direct people connect है इनके पास. And you know कि जिसका बहुत कम में workout हो रहा है, who is a D2C brand, who is exclusively doing with us. You know, sales knows, right? But sales is not too much access to commercial. You know कि कहाँ पे negotiation is possible. So every quarter you can make a list of those brands, then do a revamp there. Correct now? Because if his marketing team they have negotiated off at 5, but you know that he's weak, he's dependent on buy more only solely, there you can jump up their commercials. So recover this premise. Return module, case creation, summary, monitoring. Recent corrections, yes, I think this one was done for me. Return module is पूरा what Madan has developed. So basically all the returns जो भी आ रहे थे, we feel a lot of returns are getting missed out because Excel maintenance was happening. Now we'll upload all case IDs, reimbursement statuses, and every order wise return status we are monitoring, and analytics is putting up the dashboard for it. तो एक ऑर्डर भी मिस नहीं होगा कि रिटर्न आया एंड केस नहीं क्रिएट हुआ, तो वी गेट टू नो इन द डैशबोर्ड कि केस इज नॉट क्रिएटेड. So Praveen's another innovation will be not to let people go home, use central security, to hold them back to create a case and then go home. Very, very important, because we are losing lakhs of rupees. Correct now? Our profit margin is 4-5%, and if returns may you're losing 3-4%. Huge leakage that we are going through, and if they are getting returnable category, as I told, they are pushing me heavily for returnable category to start off. Watches, apparel,
shoes and all. They can. We used to have 20 Puma and
Why तो नुकसान हुआ?
I bought 2 Puma shoes.
We can start that. Now our system is so much more stable to handle those brands. I think it's the right time to venture into that. And case creation summary marketing is the same thing.
Repeat it.
Okay. This we used to get 1.5 lakh reimbursement per month. This target is over 4.5 lakhs this month. So this module alone will give 2 to 3 lakhs additional reimbursement this month. Next month also. Innovation which can be done: master UID check, stock check, price and MRP check, not received case creation for primary portals. So all these are automations that he is talking about. All manual processes Praveen is planning to automate it, so that ready file comes off. Only his team has to ensure that whatever is going wrong is right. Because right now we look up and all that manual intervention is there, so that he is planning to do it. This is a part of regular work. Yes, 100%. Services and product. Any other session for Praveen's regular work? Innovation.
Written module can be also accessible.
It's a part of ERP. Why you want to give that to the brand, not?
No, I
It's there as a part of ERP. I think download option is also there. Yeah. Returns. Services and product, nothing. क्या दे रहे हो? हाँ? In the meeting, any services that you think account health team can give?
He had not mentioned the things. He had not mentioned one thing which he has implemented, that OOS report, which is sharing every Monday.
Not completely followed, but we thought of
Revamping, building an SOP which could have been put in your to be done innovation. Now your innovation is not just mailing. It's to be innovative, come up with a detailed plan to ensure that you do, threaten you in a way. Correct?
Actually, his innovation is helping us.
मैं imagine में ब्लॉक कर दूंगा, क्या करोगे? उसके हाथ में पूरा एक्टिव इनएक्टिव डिलीशन है, सब कुछ है उसके हाथ में. ये don't do that, but innovative, right?
He's actually doing that.
Nothing but that.
So products में what account and service.
Specifically for secondary photos in listing also you got that.
Listing actually comes in here.
Listing.
So I think becoming a service partner for secondary portals as well as primary portals, but more scope in secondary portals for you. In managing their account, मतलब end to end from creation to management, which can give you a huge retainer. Correct? If he is very sure of his SOPs and all that, so no one will set up an SOP for farm easy maintenance or the GeoMart. It's very difficult. Trust me. That's where finance ka innovation comes in to set up pre-payment, post-payment for. Because brands don't understand कितना पैसा आ रहा है जा रहा है. So if you become a reconciliation partner for the brands, it can be used thing, and this can be added as a service when you are pitching to the brands who have not approved to come with us. Correct? If you have the relevant data that they are doing e-commerce by themselves, then these services can be pitched to them. Any other product?
Like in deeper on products and services.
Wake up with an idea. Okay. Any other section?
Market sales return module can be outsourced. Because if we are having this issue, so doubts that this one has etc. will also have the same issue.
For case creation, no?
They
As a service.
because they don't allow 3D sellers, but they have a huge volumes. You have the same issue as well.
Correct. राइट ऑफ उसके लिए आपके एसओपी स्ट्रांग होने चाहिए. यस
This one, sir, market sales में you can do promotions.
सर एनालिटिक्स डूइंग ना पूरा फर्म खोल के बैठे.
Portal
पोर्टल कैन नॉट एक्चुअली
पोर्टल
क्या है
ट्रेनिंग पोर्टल क्या करना है बेसिकली उसका ट्रेनिंग मतलब आई एम अ बिगिनर आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग सो वी कैन स्टार्ट अप अ केटी काइंड ऑफ थिंग.
वो नो रिटेलर लेगा तो अच्छा ट्रेन कर देगा यू विल गेट 2000. ट्रेन नहीं करेगा महीने का 2000. करेक्ट. यू हैव टू बेसिकली टेल बहुत डिफिकल्ट. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? Stop playing bottom lane. Correct. You are right. I'm not telling.
No, I was like
Definitely right.
People don't have any idea how to start a online selling कैसे करें कुछ पता नहीं रहेगा उनको. Portals कैसे हैंडल करना है वो सब पता नहीं
पता.
Basics. When I joined, I didn't know how to कहाँ पे क्या होता है. I didn't even know. So
Very important that is actually information regarding portals is not available.
पोर्टल के रिगार्डिंग आपको थोड़ा सा आइडिया रहेगा तब यू कैन बिल्ड योर बिजनेस वेरी.
So a lot of these FAQs and all comes after becoming a seller on a portal, not before. Some of portals में you see after you log in or become a seller तब आपको देते हैं FAQs help.
ऑर्डर कहाँ सर्च करना है.
हाँ same issue ना.
80%
ऑर्डर कहाँ सर्च करना है. बिल कहाँ से आता है. पेमेंट्स का हिस्ट्री कहाँ. केस फील्ड डाउनलोड.
Buy my YouTube channel.
वो कर सकते.
So these issues के then you might have to create this one. आपका पोस्ट देख के लोगों को लगना चाहिए अरे यार मैं तो नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Hence contact Nishan. Correct ना?
बहुत टफ है ना नहीं होगा. तुम भी कर दो महीने का इतना लगेगा.
Innovation done. Where were we, man? Sorry. Solve problems. Data collection from primary portals for listing and secondary portals. Yes. Very innovative. Solve problems. So who is this? Shubhojit and team were crawling all the data. So now all the data has been dumped in ERP. I think still fine tuning is left. Please get that implemented. Huh?
For uniforms.
No.
Secondary portal.
No.
For listing.
Listing data. Yes.
Listing.
Okay. Keywords, key points, title, LBHW, the one click of or one query run करके they're giving for entire brand का पूरा data आ जाता है. Then they can use that to list it on a GeoMart or whatever. So Shubhojit is sitting and crawling, filling,
Manually collecting, searching,
Correct.
yes,
or at least telling us that he's manually filling. And we don't know. He is very innovative. Innovation which can. What happens in this room stays in this room. Innovation which can be done, listing enhancements, missing attributes, yes. Authenticity invoice submission, yes. So basically there he means Amazon all gives ना कि आप ये enhancement कर सकते हो. So that enhancement as this one they have to take up because that's बेच नहीं पा रहे ना currently. So if that attributes are added, if key points, keywords are rightly added, which Amazon is giving as a suggestion in one of their reports.
Or OTC, the license numbers, nutrition information, images also, they are asking now. If that image is not there, they simply blocking. Trust not, like, validation can't be done. This is good product,
Correct.
going to customer, how they can trust good product.
So one issue which we are facing mainly for DPR category during new listings.
I don't think, no, major DPR or OTC only.
Last you know कि images go हमें, that was innovation.
That will solve 90% DPR.
Start on Rohit also. वो भी जाता है.
DPR is an easy way it seems, I'll tell you after that. Authenticity, big problem for him. So authenticity you're only not solving, you're not innovating, Praveen. What are you not innovating, Bolu? What are you not doing in authenticity?
No, it is, I
Invoice
haven't
of-
added in regular work, actually that to be innovated. For that we are giving requirement, but why didn't I add it in regular? Because that comes rare. That
And it
authenticity.
is coming, but how can you avoid it? More innovation can. Brand registry.
Brand rich.
That has been 15 days, huh? You take the.
Yeah, that we take in project method. That is included.
Yeah, also. Project is innovation projects, na? So basically, Praveen and his team are taking brand registry on Amazon. If you become the brand registered seller, the number of SKUs that get blocked reduces. If a customer जब complaint करता है ना कि fake है, they block it. If you're added as a brand registered partner there, even though you give a BL, you are an authorized seller. But if you become brand registered seller, then they'll not block you only when a customer says it is fake. The number of blockings have reduced. Even for the blocked SKUs, he has to accumulate last 365 days invoices, which he plans to automate. It's a simple thing for data, top line, bottom line, again what we already discussed. Innovations done, promotion, deals, coupon, B2B pricing, vendor approval module.
Then better previously done,
Hmm.
and now we are doing better. That helps for Pablo. Help guys.
One very innovative thing that we did was there were opt-ins in Flipkart, right? We have streamlined those opt-ins.
Yes, I've seen that. I was speaking to that Indiresh. He told me that we are taking approvals on seller ID. Seller ID पे
तो आज और एक बात पता चली हमें. So that's actually a part of innovation because we took up opt-in as a project. So when we took up opt-in as a project, we created at a seller-wise opt-in create कर पा रहे थे for buy more save more, and for all our SKUs in that category we will have an opt-in. So special offer comes in, so we will start getting more buy box. Second thing is, another thing we found out today was there are some rebates that Flipkart is giving which you are not opting in. I think that can be taken.
seller specific.
It is not seller specific. That is overall, but we were not aware. That can be taken up. So that will increase our profitability. Okay, creation in full, which can be done.
That we are missing, not this. Previously are not.
And second thing, you are missing a lot of save and subscribe, coupons. Coupon deduction is not done, by the way, for which meeting I scheduled, I didn't take up today. But I think we have to be innovative enough to ensure that things are happening without our intervention. So, you have to implement kiya Praveen, but I will not take it as an implementation because it's not innovation if it's not for long term. Today it's done. Are you sure it will happen tomorrow? You got my point. That is an innovation, right?
So for Flipkart, Zomato as a secondary purpose, during sales time we get developed waivers and marketing support for 2-3 days sales. That we have managed.
Very important.
Especially for Taiwan accounts we usually get. That mostly based on category I think we get also.
That your portal sales has to be more innovative and set up those processes properly. And when I say innovation, ऐसे नहीं कि आपने बोला किया. See, innovation is not something कि मैंने आज plan किया, मैंने कर दिया, हो गया. But after a year, can you put it on the board कि I have done this? Like today is able to add coupons deals. Are you sure next month ये add होगा? आपने ऐसा क्या है? So this is not innovation because ना आपने एक proper Excel बनाया to track whether all the deals from last month is forwarded or not. A simple question that in every MIS they ask. Correct? Coupons, you're not ensuring that all the SKUs are given, not given, which brand is given. Brand level summaries are not being rightly filled. Their innovation cannot come because it's not a long term thing at all. Innovation is where कि आपने कुछ किया and वो incremental दिखा, at least you're able to solve a problem. So only by having better people or pushing for this month is not innovation. Meaning आपने अपना काम अच्छे से किया is what you have shown. This cannot be called an innovation here. Opt-ins can be called an innovation here. What you did, correct? Another thing, a simple innovation I tell. Deal creation, ticket creation they will do. Now they are making an SOP. कि how will we tell them कि हमारा process क्या था? Who is buying more? What is our process? If you don't comply to this ticket, what will we do against you? Because we realize कि seller support वाला data entry operator बैठता है वहाँ पे. उसका एक standard SOP होता है. इतने ticket उसको दिन का close करना है. If you don't threaten him properly, then he will not close. So his team is wasting a lot of time in closure, ticket closures. follow-ups, repetitive, this one karna hai. So he will set an SOP to better communicate with that guy, knowing his level and his designation, so that his ticket closure rate becomes higher. That is innovation, which you brought in. Correct? That is in your problem solver.
For general escalations, we create template on single problem, we template on this.
Yes.
That I can say.
Escalation matrix they have created, that also will be mentioned.
Yes. Escalation matrix. Has that helped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excel is not working. Still they are willing to be only single person.
Child line works with template on this.
एक ईयरफोन आता है वो उसमें साउंड नहीं होता है उससे नॉइज कैंसिल पेन के बैठ जाना
Once the team will use to escalation now, at a time you will see 10 escalation.
हाँ
Now you have to decide which escalation you have to take.
that's right done very well done I think but can be done the next session we'll take up more innovation which can be done and also present what you have taken up very very important but having said that 80% was innovation विषय आपने भेजा
Not completed.
if you not completed you can mention while we are doing
Last only one, 2 and 3.
And one thing to add, like Nishan said, tags for general queries. So now, like it is like based on the other person which is like from portal side, maybe the POC. So they will give some tag which is not like properly followed or like because it based on multiple person internal. Like for one issue we are following for months, which can be resolved like 7 days or 1 to 15 days.
After deliverance, we move to the next level of hierarchy.
But when it is from portal side, out of office person, external party, then yes.
Let's start. Great. Regular work, innovation done, buy box time slot is being reduced with regular update from portal team. Earlier it take 1 to 2 hours to complete the buy box task, but now it's taking 15 to 30 minutes for the task. Yes, that's a good this one. All irregular work we have routed through roadmap and projects, which now we are allotting timelines. Yes, a big innovation of projects and roadmaps has been done. Every brand has a roadmap. क्या करना चाहते, what is the vision, and projects related to roadmap are being taken, which is helping for brand growth. That's what he's saying. Launchpad में रुकी नहीं रहते.
And also we are sharing our roadmaps with brand also. These are the roadmaps we are taking and these are projects. And brands are also happy and they are also suggesting these are the projects we can take.
Beautiful. With help of my superior now, sales target is being taken as per mean and median. So now onwards, beautiful innovation that has been done. The target was very random. It was human dependent. Now they have set up a new process along with analytics team to give better targets. Plus, what they have done is a better way to do key UT allotment. Please follow this with us and enjoy it. He is delaying since a week. I have been telling you. Okay. You understand how important the target is now? Because if target is rightly taken, then right questions can be asked and they know it's achievable. Right? So that's very important. Innovations, auto pricing trigger for specific sellers, so it will reduce losing buy box. Yes, company funding you're asking. So
No, not company funding. Actually, we have seen a challenge that there are some sellers who have triggered buy more at auto pricing.
Yes.
US retail. They have triggered buy more as a auto pricing trigger. They
you cannot do seller level. It's always key. कोई भी lawyer है आपको match.
ASN and seller level it is there. I've
You
seen.
can do.
Yes, we can do. We cannot do RK, but seller like aside us deals rather than resume, we can suppress it.
You want to do this targeting to them.
Yes.
Done. For this, you require an auto approval from brand.
It's auto approval we will take.
He will arrange.
No, brands like Landmark.
Brand should tell कि आप aside से match करो. I'm okay. Auto approval आ गया. He will match. He will give the CN file. It's closed. But you cannot match with RK.
And there is a terms. There is 1 rupee or 2 rupees. If you can match 1 rupee, you can lower than 1 rupees.
That is okay. But अगर aside से मेरा 25 है उसको 30 दे दे मैं 30 minus 2 करूँगा. So you think so we need a blanket approval from brand. Automate pricing for SKUs which were taken, deal approval, pricing will be as per the norms of Amazon, 5% higher, yes. Today you discuss.
Also, question, when I did it, I done it, like whatever the deal price they have given, plus 5% I have done it. MRP से बाहर जाए.
हाँ तो गैप इसलिए एमआरपी लगाया हमने, अगर वो बाहर जा रहा है तो पुट गैप ऑन एमआरपी.
That's what I did.
Very innovative. But I would not be very happy with this innovation because I would still want selling price approvals to be taken, deal price approval to be taken. If SOPs in place, we have to take.
So we'll streamline that because that is taking time, that's why we have implemented basically.
नहीं लगता है एक ब्रांड का महीने में एक बार to understand this. महीने में generally buy box जहाँ पे deviation हो रहा है आप कर रहे हो बार बार. But most of the brands 80% buy box loss नहीं होता है. 20% of the SKUs में buy box issue है. एक महीने का आप एक बार ले रहे हो. You can definitely take a CSP deal price is what I feel. But yes, this innovation is important to reduce your work. You've taken deal, but आधा होगा. You might miss out certain SKUs. यहाँ पे leakages might be there, which your innovation is to take care. Key point indicator need to be implemented for every employee. What is this?
KPI.
Performance KPIs.
Very important. Please do. For vendor ticket escalation through ERP and review system for AMs to vendors.
So everyone will aware that this is the tickets which has been raised to a portfolio or AM level or VP. The vendor is asking to resolve this.
Yes. SOPs for?
Sir, SOP for training and regular work.
Very important. Yes, very important innovations for regular work has been taken. Yes. Services and products, innovation done. Task tracker need to be implemented in our team.
Like Jira, we want to implement task tracker.
This again is a part of your regular work.
Sales CRM next.
This is a part of your regular work. Cannot be given as services and product. Just changing the header, but it's a correct innovation. New brands, PPT, roadmap to projects. Yes, you have done it. Task tracker need to be implemented in a team. Innovation done में डालना है. Earlier 21 people were handling this one. We'll end up July with 10 people handling 50 plus vendors. Okay.
No, actually, this is a very good point because in earlier we have
Terminations.
not termination, sir, because now people are capable of handling 6 to 7 clients easily. So it is good
Had
for
to be reframed.
One is if any one day is absent for a day, all 6-7 accounts will be missing.
That's the regular task that is taken care by your portfolio only.
If 2 names are missing in your team.
That also 15 to 30 minutes I can do the Bivos for every brand. Because portal team is sharing in Bivos the report, I can just pivot, we just with my key SQL, check key SQL in Bivos thing and just straight to it. And also peer application through vendor credit limit file I can check once the DOC is there. And PO tracker also we are preparing the PO rates for it.
Big problem only Devashin was this. This I worked from Siddharth Pandit. So be innovative, please train your team. The SOPs are very, very important. Okay? Innovations which can be done, we have reduced the regular work, but irregular work has been increased. Approval ID is not irregular, it's a regular work. Okay? Rectifying the, अब समझो, CN validation हो रहा था, उससे ज़्यादा time लग रहा है approval ID?
No, but it is dependent on brand also.
And brand अगर मना करता है, वंशी क्या करेगा? अब सोचो. So this innovation of approval ID has been put for a reason which is not being taken up. वंशी का वर्क बचा था, हमारा bottom line बढ़ा था, brand retention would increase if we did it properly. Plus your work of CN validation, price validation, searching 100 emails is reducing. So this is not increasing your work, it's reducing it.
Right now, the way my team is working, it has been increased.
Yes, because SOP implement नहीं हुआ था ढंग से. Because even Praveen, Indresh and all these people have told, the team is not aware of approval module altogether, which even Pradeep knows. MOQ rather than MFN, commercial for MOQ. Yes, definitely. Checklist for brands need to be implemented, monthly, quarterly, and yearly, and monthly updates through brand PPT. Yes. You have done it already?
Yes, sir. We have shared, but the implementations are more deep we have to do because we are taking yearly plan and quarterly plan, like brands like Dr. Reddy and Mankind.
What is legal cases can be taken care of?
Sir, when brands is sharing brand registry with us, there are a couple of sellers, duplicate sellers, who are selling products on Flipkart, and we are not able to block. So if we can take legal cases against brand, means brand के तरफ से, and we can charge them कि these are the charges we will.
Okay. So today we had a meeting, so Praveen will brief you, we will be taking it up very seriously. So Flipkart team was here, no? They suggested us multiple things. Buy the product, give a video or something, right? That they do, and MRP is a very easy way.
Per SKU brand can easily give us 10 to 15, depend upon the scale
For cases, na?
cases.
Legal service is a service. Yes. हमारे lawyer को बताया भी ना करते हैं. Heavy retainer details, so that is solved problem. Solved problem.
No missing.
I feel यहाँ पे you have to be innovative enough to handle the brands rightly, and both the teams have to manage the process really well. An automated way of moving or taking meetings should have been set up, which is not done. So please, can you take that up, both of you, for innovations or problem solving? Please, I'm done asking ma'am. Okay? ले लो ये. I know it's creating a lot of confusion and unrest. Right? It's not making sense. The amount of discussion. If it's streamlined, the process is rightly set, हो जाएगा. What do you think?
So I created my sheet. Fill करो. I'm good.
You are following that? आप शीट रख के क्या करोगे?
I have shared with finance team. Major dependency finance से मेरे.
इनसे प्रॉब्लम finance से streamline हो. Regular work.
So it's not completed the top line, bottom line.
You tell if you have any points. Debashish, any points from all of you? Running out of time, but quick points.
Hours on escalation only, separate discussion.
And services में, of course, Launchpad is a major thing. And I think what you're launching, listing analysis as a service has to be implemented by your team only. Account management as a service can be given.
That I was supposed to do.
Combined service. Combined service has to be done, kind of.
Account service like Amazon is giving account services to the seller, new seller.
Yes, can be done, but once we are stable, we know our SOPs, right, that can be done. But I think we have to move forward. ML is one thing that we're taking up, what Siddharth is taking up. So that as an innovation in itself is good. So जैसे आपने वो लिखा कि 10 people handling more number of brands than before 21 people, he has now taken up with that ML guy to reduce your further work and give you direct points कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए. I think a project today was discussed again. So mostly in a month you will get a very good response from him. So that you can add in your innovation and follow up as well. Be a part of that project that is happening. Okay. And come up with more services than this one. Think about it. Think futuristic. Account manager services कोई भी खोल सकता है. I'm still not happy with what we suggested you. I think you can take up something more futuristic there. Okay. Next meeting. Regular work, innovation done, added Figma as a tracker, mood board and voting board. Please explain, sorry.
So Figma, we have created a mood board, voting board and everything. So if we make a creative, we have 3 variations of the variations of it. So we just put it on Figma and all of us then vote which one we think is the best.
Okay.
And when we are when we select the one that we think is the best, we then send it ahead.
3 of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Divide the work for 3 companies into sections and subsections.
So this is also what we have done is we have put everything in Figma, and Figma gives us a when we have to take some approval from anybody or anything. So that is also we have put it on Figma. So when we have not gotten a response in a day, in Figma we can see okay this is the response that we are not getting. This is the person we have to follow up. So everything there is in a track.
It's a Jira of social media.
Yes.
That this makes sense. Automating the tasks that have a structure.
So like asking for employee testimonials, customer testimonials, all of these have a set of questions that we ask. So instead of going to them and asking them, we can make a form out of it and just send it to them. So it will be easy for them also and for me also. I do not have to go behind and give me a time for a meeting.
Simple ना, be innovative. What is the next step, Pradeep? ERP login करते हो. Vendor, employee. Make sure that without filling that up, they cannot log in. You will get an employee testimony, you will get vendor testimony, you will get. This is a long-term fix. आपका form is a fix for sure, but how are you still sure that they'll fill it? They are not able to get, the marketing is not able to get. Still वो भी नहीं भरेंगे unless it comes from you guys. आप लोगों का प्रेशर है तब भरेंगे ना, तब आपने ये किया 100% टेस्टिमोनियल. Please rate us before you move forward.
If they don't fill it up, they can run the salary. Then तो they will definitely do.
नहीं, give us your मतलब give us a screenshot that you liked my Facebook, Instagram, blah blah blah. Then run your salary or Kanban for that day. You have to open the social media like, and then start running the Kanban. I'm not even kidding.
So we have to do it.
If he can set up something like this, eventually for Uday also, a lot of things become simple. If some task is pending from a long time, you can auto block an employee from running his Kanban in the morning unless he completes or even to stop the Kanban in the evening.
No, they can run the Kanban, but they cannot run the salary. Because
उस दिन का काम उस दिन यार, देखो सैलरी होल्ड करना इज डिबेटेबल.
क्योंकि वो बोल देंगे
एम्प्लॉय विल कम एंड अब्यूज हिम. आप सोचो उस दिन ही विल नॉट अब्यूज. उस दिन है कि मैं काम कर लूंगा तो मैं रन कर लूंगा.
अगर कानबान नहीं चल रहा है तो वो बोल देंगे कानबान नहीं चल रहा है इसलिए
इशू और नोटिस नहीं की वजह से रोका गया.
यू आर नॉट अलाउड व्हिच ही इज अवेयर. यू गिव हिम अ innovation.
If you put any employee in inactive, na sir, 24 hours, he can't enable to log in.
There is a, that's bad. No, we can't. We want him to do some work and then move
lifetime you will
forward.
not be able to log in until and unless you make him active.
Inactive after 24 hours, he
It's auto getting. Who did that?
my last week was there.
You didn't drop the task from me only. Directly assigned to him.
Soup sir and
Soup sir.
So can we take that as a project? This one, ERP innovation में, Uday will be involved in this. Can we take up for employee efficiency? कि we will block that Kanban, वो काम आपका submit करो, then we'll do. That time we can remove the block or something, right? So either you block or you ask them to do something, provide a validation, then HR can unblock it. Kind of a validation, ठीक है? Same thing for vendors we can add. The same whatever module we build can be added to the vendors to fill this form and then proceed with login. What do you think? Is okay? Make sense? Innovative? Okay. Innovation which for your CN is very important. Login itself, if you block, they are not able to see log. Like Anvia cannot download his orders. You want to block his orders. If this becomes CN approved नहीं किया, you can't log in. He'll call you up. Approve करो से फिर orders download करो. Okay. Sorry, we off track. Automating the task and instruction services product innovation. Then change the posting pattern and content that we post.
So select since we have 3 different companies. So if we post one thing that works for one company and post the same thing on another company, it will not work. So
But not in the services and product.
yes, sir, it's regular.
Regular. Yes. But then content that we post, not innovation. It's a regular task. ये आपको पता है कि नहीं वर्क होगा. आपको जानना है वो. What is innovative about? तो फिग्मा में डाल के अगर मल्टीपल वेरिएशन निकलते हैं कि कंपनी के, then it's innovative. Yes. You know it's not working. You will be questioned. क्यों work नहीं हुआ? Innovation which can be done, making posts for new platforms. Yes. Adding means to get more traction. Yes. Not a service and products again. Yes, that is it. Adding names is okay.
I didn't see
Regular task.
That's
Has
good.
to do.
That's good. I have suggested as the same.
Making posts for new platforms. Yeah, not this one, man. Innovation should be dhamakedar, no? What do you think?
So social media.
Well, in this segment, yes. But this, if I take as regular work also, I feel this can be rephrased as a better innovation that you think can come. You are better at it, so correct, no? Instead of telling कि अलग-अलग post बनाएंगे whatever, I think something else. Solve problems created an escalation matrix. Okay. Between for
So for if we are not getting a content and we keep on following up, so that and if somebody reaches out to us and we are not solving a problem for them or not providing them for anything, so we have like an escalation matrix for that.
this is a good one. innovation which can be done, automations of messages. What is this messages?
So, sir, for example, when we have to send a message to someone or anything, we can have, like, they have a tracker, so if work is not done, it just automatically, they get a message that this is not done. So that way we can have automation of messages that this is not done, because for that, we miss out
Who is
on.
they here?
So like, we can get the message that this is not done, or if somebody from, like, if we are asking somebody for content
Like a
that they
follow-up
are
kind of
providing,
thing.
so they can easily get a follow-up for that.
Your only problem looks like follow-up here. Everywhere you only added follow-ups.
So that is the only problem.
I think, where is social media innovation? How can be social media is social media? I think a team which can be the most innovative in this entire room, because everyone has their limitation, is telling कि मेरा follow-up ढंग से हो गया तो मेरा posting सही होगा, मेरा followers बढ़ेगा. समझ? What do you guys feel? I understand, I acknowledge your problems, I understand, but my innovation, my topic cannot be all about your one problem. I need social media to be most innovative, like, I don't know. What do you think? Honest response, what do you guys feel? We take innovation, social media से. Please speak, we need it to be vocal.
So you can add YouTube channel as well, because there are
Solving problems.
आपको डालना है.
We
You're doing a lot of things which I am aware of, but you've not added it. So your priorities get seen here. So innovation, you can't wake up. So I'm teaching you how to wake up in the morning. So you wake up in the morning, how to send messages to everyone. And you have better, because I understand there's a problem. One problem solving, it's there in everything. Because you always have Figma which is reminding you. You want to have another message that reminds you and other people. That is reminding you to follow up with other people. Can you have better innovations from you? Top line, bottom line, you have not written social media systems. Yeah? Because already I feel last 15 days, a lot of innovations were done which you have not added here, which is my problem.
Today also.
today also.
I'm just teaching you what innovation is, man. My work is that. कि आपने किया, आपने नहीं डाला मतलब आपको innovation समझ में नहीं आया.
Like today also we have come up with a lot of platforms. We have started Medium, we have started Pinterest, and we are starting with Reddit.
कहाँ है? मुझे पता है ये सब. मैंने नहीं बोला innovation किया नहीं, मैंने बोला डाला गलत है यहाँ पे. Correct. So social media require much more innovation here. I think you can automate things. You can do a lot of reaching के लिए कुछ और activities we can do. We have over a staff of 250 people whom we can use as a weapon somewhere in a very innovative way which you're not using. Shouldn't be just by follow-up. A lot of things like that can be planned before you do. Right? Yours.
So one thing I want to add is on this innovation. Right now, analytics and infotech are charging from buying more. Okay? And you being a buying more, you are serving their finance part. You should charge.
Actually,
What?
now all requirements are all, we are charging for us, just like this recent song. So they are asking, why aren't you charging? You are also serving them this finance side.
ये भी मेरे, वो भी मेरे.
Bottom line is talking about bottom line and
यहाँ पे बढ़ा, यहाँ पे घटा. Ultimately they are there only, no?
But they are charging us, sir.
They
Electric
have not
charging.
taken a rupee still.
we are just showing this. This is the amount.
Analytics and infotech as companies will not break even till they get external billing. Now in our mind it's like billing हो रहा है, we are okay. But we have specifically told them कि आप एक अलग company हो, buying more आप serve करो ठीक है, but आपका break even will happen when you're giving an outside service only. Then they'll be able to hire their own finance managers. Correct? Nothing innovative, not innovative.
Collect करो.
So wrapping up, I think social media ka all okay. Any suggestions? Anything anything, social media, you guys will have ideas. यहाँ पे भी तो बोलो नथिंग प्रवीण कुछ नहीं करना सोशल मीडिया पे धमाका you haven't written things like services में we are starting with D2C so your social media can definitely play a very important role for D2C का sales
Social media service.
social media services they posting handling people's
Social media
D2C sales
D2C also will include social media service.
that is promoting their D2C that can be done on their social media basically they are handling their social media handles right
Then it will be social media account management that we can add.
that's only a service
No. Multiple social media service. One will be for our accounts. We are promoting them. Second will be
promoting them
promoting them through their accounts.
We can't promote other brands on our page.
So memes and all you can promote. So many meme pages are going on Instagram.
GIFs are
That
like
is
GIF
different.
video.
They are meme pages. It's a company page.
पेड प्रमोशन डाल देंगे विराट कोहली बन जाए
Platform
Business page, create a page for different things. You can't do that on a business page because Siddhartha wants to add Instagram as a seller itself. Like we are planning to sell on Instagram also. So I can't make it as a creator page and have all of these memes because I can't do it.
And you can have separate page for creators only.
That is
Buy
different.
more memes.
Buy more memes.
We used to
I think
college.
D2C, what you're doing, ensuring that the D2C sales happens is social media will play a very important role. So you need to plan and execute that really well in a very innovative way. Just not as work.
Formal account and one informal account.
Correct. But that's after we stabilize on Instagram and Facebook already because the number of followers itself in formal account are less. We need to increase our visibility thoda, then probably once we get confidence on a platform, then have multiple accounts. So आपका split हो जाएगा नहीं?
Sir, also we can brand our files,
What files?
all files, whatever Excel or Word, whatever is going out of by mode. We can just put a standard color or text also we can.
We had told them.
इसका
We had told them.
जियो मार्ट का ऑर्डर शीट डाउनलोड
Text also we can, I mean, only
color
specific
code
to
and
the-
all will be there with headers.
How do you do
You
that?
might have seen.
like Calibri and all
Sorry,
these are there.
we
sir.
have a
fonts.
brand guide there. We have shared it with everybody.
Like we have our blue color no, sir. All Excel files we can just color.
I'll share the brand guide. We have that.
But with you, what is your innovation to ensure that every employee is an army and he ensures that brand guide is being followed? That's where your innovation comes in. Not the वंशी नहीं बोल रहा है अकेले सबके लिए कैसे करोगे आप that should be a part of your the brand guide you have made Siddharth sir has seen Rishira has seen I have seen Vamsi might see now what about all our 250 employees
So we'll share the brand guide with everyone.
how do you ensure it's done
Yeah. And then we'll
innovation plan come up with better plans next time to ensure that every employee is liking your post you understand na
Yes, we
It's
have
not
something
just
that
this
to download from the while they're sending a file, CSV file or Excel file, they can download a format from like color coded.
Anyway, we are downloading CSV file.
Anyway, we are downloading. We can color code it and instead of
Based
control
on
line,
levels, yes.
control line
Control
in
line.
Excel, they can download it and keep it somewhere. Whenever they want to use it, go to that control line.
Now,
New one.
now we are getting in hangovers. So today we got new platform. Like MNC, we can follow like a mail comes up in mail only, so that every employee get aware of that.
Follows. Let a plan with Uday and Pradeep. Okay. See, all our ideas are good. I'm just trying to emphasize on innovation. मुझे उस लेवल पे सोचना ही नहीं है उसको बोल दिया ये कर दिया मेल कर दिया थिंक कुछ और that's the innovation part. Okay. Exploration of unknown technology like login through serverless Lambda.
See, okay, it's completely built on serverless platform. Docker कुछ नहीं है. It's on pay and use they all use it.
CRM is coming up, that's highly innovative, I think.
So and both HRMs, same technologies.
So for your CRM or HRMs launch के time पे ensure that all the employees को some mailer or something goes out with a brief on what we have done. Innovation, new technology like blockchain, AI and ML can be integrated for sure. But then you require people.
Yes, इस पे explore करना होगा क्योंकि this is email clone that is created in service and product.
That should come in your services and products.
Which one?
Done, the first one. What you've done for CRM is not your regular work.
Even login will do in regular
Services and product management.
Even login will do in like normal ERP also login can be done through serverless and LAN. That we have replicated in LAN. I mean to say that.
In CRM, email flow has been integrated. What is email flow? That email you mentioned.
Same like email, they can send and receive the
Issue is fixed.
Which issue?
Some issue is there, no? Here, like mail chain file or the reply में.
Reply and reply all is done.
Huh? There's a use thing, so in CRM basically you can see, you know, कि क्या एक contact पे, you can see किसने mail किया है, or how the conversation is going on. That they were able to do, which was a major roadblock in CRM, correct?
This is inter-user chatbot. We have that yet to plan. Innovations which can be done.
HRM is very, this is very important. What you suggested last
Planning
time.
to do chatbot for website also.
Chatbot for website. Very important. All the 3 websites.
अगर एक में R&D हो गया तो सबके लिए इंटीग्रेट कर
So we have set up meetings also with a lot of people who do chatbots and
To integrate directly.
integrate directly, but their costing is very high. So we just asking them what services they provide, what chatbots they use and how they're integrating it, what message options are there, and then trying to see what we can choose from them and have in house.
Perfect. Very important. Yes.
I've taken only one.
That could have been added.
Problem solving I have taken only one. I can't put everything. So reason
Pricing module, min max calculation.
problems
Important. Very important.
and can be like which can be done by missing when जो भी हम pick up कर रहे हैं that
Please, this is a very important
It's
thing for me.
undergoing.
Yes. Like that the problem solved में you have too many.
बहुत सारा
बहुत
सारा को लिस्ट नहीं कर सकता तो recent one I have taken. This is top line bottom line में हमारा main income जो भी है अभी D2C से आ रहा है so I have put it the D2C as a service and यहाँ पे which can be done with product marketing. If we do product marketing we can achieve a like more income.
Correct. Any suggestion for Pradeep? Too many suggestions can be given. Please tell me. Wrap up in 5.
So many projects for tech.
इसीलिए बोलते
Top line, bottom line suggestions?
WMS, CRM, HRMS, ERPs, or customer solution and standardize plus SaaS and services.
And this one. What is that?
Some trending news or breaking news in the employee dashboard, front end.
That we are doing in Instagram.
No, for
Okay,
employee,
suppose if anyone is logged in,
Yeah.
ERP only direct, suppose say today Medium has launched like that. In a
Flash
trending-
news also.
Flash news.
Board.
Whenever we left swipe in the mobile that comes in I don't know in Apple or something Android.
That can be added. This one. Okay. नहीं है वो.
Read news from there.
हाँ? हाँ यहाँ पे नहीं आती.
I don't know about Apple. Last time I used in 2014. 5 years. उसके बाद
तो
नहीं.
ज़्यादा change
नहीं मुझे उतना
Camera ही-
खास नहीं लगा वो
Camera ही-
इसलिए छोड़ दिया. मुझे उतना अच्छा नहीं लगा इसलिए छोड़
We are
दिया.
adding careers in HRMS.
Careers will be added. Now we have added in existing ERP, so that will be taken care of. career and they can apply from their job.
So that will be into the website.
Developer outsourcing as a service.
That also.
Sir, can you update one thing for sales? कि एक टाइम पे जैसे 12 बजे तक मुझे पता है इसका एवरेज सेल्स में 30 मिनट होता है. If it is dropping,
30 से कम.
हाँ, एवरेज से कम हो रहा है. Can you flash BDA?
Who is doing this tell me already?
Analytics trying.
Trying हो जाएगा. सिद्धार्थ का वो लॉजिक पेंडिंग है, वो हो गया तो they'll do it. This week will be done.
Yeah, sir, logic is ready.
That's what I'm telling. This day है ना, is like really perfection is not giving. I'm like ठीक है, I'm happy with your current logic. दे दो यार. He's like no, I have to still sit on it. Today I've scheduled 1 hour for myself to sit and plan. I'm like, वो 1 hour चल ही रहा है. This is already taken up. So basically they'll calculate, they know the percentage कि कितना सेल 10 बजे तक होना था, 11 तक होना था. They know. So instead of waiting for the end of the day for to see that sale drop हो गया, they will then flash it to them कि you have to take care of these SKUs की sale is dropping.
Not for all the SKUs. Like top ones, like 250 SKUs I might talk about, but it will increase. Due to new logic, it will increase 300.
See, you have to plan your revenues very, very well. So I think developer outsourcing, B2C retailers as a service can be
B2C,
AMC, very important. SEO, SEM as a service, easily linked to this, and then your own D2C. You can charge commission from by more for maintenance.
That comes again.
Sale हुआ तो 5% उठाओ. Correct. Same with social media.
एक दिन के लिए 5.
And OTP module you didn't write. New OTP module is not given to you.
Means front end में जो changes करना.
New OTP whatever is.
Pricing model can you put OTP?
Pricing का है.
Normal pricing model.
मेरा सारा चला जाएगा बैलेंस OTP का. कितना प्राइसिंग करोगे?
Pricing पे क्यों चाहिए OTP?
Sir, because we feel that they are doing pricing through the approval module, but there are a couple of people who are doing pricing modules, मतलब पुराने product pricing modules से.
वो देखना बहुत सिंपल है. आपको ब्रांड खोलना अप्रूवल आईडी है कि नहीं देखना है.
But deal with they are taking approval, but कहीं कहीं किसी SKUs में अगर pricing ले लिया.
ओल्ड मॉड्यूल ये एक सेकंड में ही डिसेबल करेगा.
One line control hash.
नहीं, आप लोग कॉन्फिडेंस हो डिसेबल इन 10 मिनट्स.
एक ही करना है. कंट्रोल हैश दबाऊंगा सारा चला.
Please give us some confidence. We are discussing that in the morning to get our pricing module block. Old pricing. I hope you guys have got some idea about innovation, what we meant. This session was more about that. So wherever you guys are wrong, I think you've highlighted properly. So ensure that it's taken in that sense only. And let's have that innovation flowing in. Next meeting, whenever we have, I think I'll tell you the activity in advance. But let's make sure that whatever you've learned out of the session is taken up as projects and all that, and you take it up. I will not follow up, but it's very important that you independently take it up and take up those innovations. And I'll send you the PPT and ensure that every day when you wake up in a positive mood for learning or doing something. Okay? Things are going longer.